Hi, Aniston.
Hi, Pitt.
How you doing?
Good, honey. How are you doing?
I'm all right.
It's been over a year since whispers first began about Brad Pitt breaking his silence. And now, it's finally happened. After years of rumors, distance, and speculation, Brad Pitt has opened up about his past with Jennifer Aniston. And what he revealed is not what anyone expected. At 60, the Hollywood icon chose to speak candidly about the relationship that once defined an era. What he shared wasn't just a trip down memory lane. It was a heartfelt confession that offered a rare glimpse into the real reason behind their split and hinted at a connection that may still linger today. Fans have followed Brad and Jen's story like a Hollywood screenplay, full of love, heartbreak, betrayal, and unanswered questions. But this time, it's Brad telling the story in his own words. With age and reflection, his tone is softer, even tinged with regret, more mature, and it's left everyone wondering, was their love ever truly over, or just on pause? Let's rewind to where it all began. Before Jennifer Aniston ever entered the picture, Brad Pitt's love life was already a tabloid favorite. In the late 80s and early 90s, Brad was Hollywood's fresh-faced heartthrob, dating Robin Givens, then Jill Schoylan, and famously, a teenage Juliette Lewis. But it was in 1994, on the set of Seven, that he met Gwyneth Paltrow. Brad was smitten. Their romance became his first great public love story. They got engaged in 1996, and Brad famously declared he'd only marry once. But by 1997, it was over. Those early relationships shaped Brad's public image. Passionate, charming, and unpredictable, paving the way for the love story that would define the next decade. Brad and Jennifer's romance began quietly. Introduced by their managers in the late 90s after they'd both weathered breakups. Their chemistry was instant. In 1999, they made their red carpet debut at the Emmy Awards, confirming Hollywood's new golden couple. By July 2000, they were married in a lavish Malibu ceremony, complete with fireworks and heartfelt vows that charmed the public. Together, they launched Plan B Entertainment and even shared screen time, including Brad's iconic cameo on Friends. To fans, they were perfection. Glamorous, funny, and deeply in love. But behind the scenes, cracks began to form. By 2003, rumors of strain in the marriage started swirling. Jennifer was open about wanting children, while Brad's career was taking him to new heights. In one interview, when asked if Brad was the love of her life, Jennifer's honest, "I don't know," sent shockwaves. In early 2005, after a New Year's trip with friends, they announced their separation. Their joint statement stressed respect and denied scandal. But the world was heartbroken. Just months later, Jennifer filed for divorce, and Hollywood's fairy tale couple was no more. Soon after, photos emerged of Brad and his mister, and Mrs. Smith co-star Angelina Jolie on a beach in Kenya. The love triangle headlines dominated the media. Despite Brad and Jennifer insisting there was no cheating, public opinion was brutal. Brangelina became the most talked-about couple in the world, adopting children, traveling the globe, and building a family. Meanwhile, Jennifer was painted as America's heartbroken sweetheart. The contrast couldn't have been starker, and the world took sides. Years later, Brad began speaking openly about this chapter of his life. In one interview, he admitted that in the early 2000s, he felt dull and aimless, hinting that his marriage played a role. After backlash, he clarified that Jennifer was a loving, hilarious woman, and that the problem was him, not her. Over time, Brad has shown more vulnerability, opening up about his struggles with alcohol, attending therapy, and working to rebuild relationships with his children. His comments about Jennifer have grown softer, warmer, even nostalgic. In 2019, Brad attended Jennifer's 50th birthday party, sparking reunion rumors. Then came the 2020 SAG Awards, that now iconic backstage moment where they smiled, hugged, and the world collectively lost its mind. Their playful reunion during a charity table read later that year only fueled speculation. But Brad and Jennifer have both made it clear they are friends, good friends. And for many fans, that quiet, mutual respect is a satisfying ending of its own. Today, Brad has moved forward, focusing on acting, business ventures, and a reported romance with jewelry designer Inez de Ramon. While still locked in legal disputes with Angelina Jolie, Jennifer continues to thrive professionally and keeps her private life low-key, radiating strength and independence. Their shared history hasn't been erased. If anything, it's been softened by time. What remains isn't scandal or heartbreak, but two people who have lived, learned, and found peace. And maybe that's the best ending of all.